Leo, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be your weekly reading from the 7th through the 13th of April. Alright, let's tune in. Let's see what you guys got going on here. What are the overall energies here that the Leos are dealing with during this time from the 7th through the 13th? What's going on with you, Leos? What energy are you guys resonating with when it comes to matters of love during this time? The Hangman. A lot of contemplation here, ladies and gents. I get the sense that you could feel a bit overburdened, a little overwhelmed here in regards to what's going on. I don't feel you liking where you find yourself at this time, right, when it comes to matters of love. But you do have a proactive sight or approach. I feel that you are trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel, per se. All right. However, one thing that you are able to rest on is your own independence. I don't feel as if, you guys are in a commitment. I feel as if you do have a connection, but, it lacks stability. Could be wrong. You guys could have commitment, but I'm not picking that up yet. However, moving along, besides the Hangman, what's going on? Tell me some more. The Hierophant. Contemplation regarding this relationship. So do they have a commitment? Are they actually committed, these two individuals? Ten of Swords. Fuck. If you guys had a commitment, it looks like you guys went through a fallout. For sure. It looks like there was a breakup. And if it wasn't a breakup, it was just a catastrophic fucking heartbreak. Straight up. That put the relationship in a very unstable place. But I feel that the hardest part of this is gone. I feel like it's over. I feel like, this is something old here. But despite this being in the past, I feel that someone is still caught up in the midst of this storm. They're all sorts of confused, feeling stuck. Tell me more. What's going on here in their love life? Ten of Wands, further elaborating the fucking misery here. Someone is holding on to a massive burden, just feeling overwhelmed regarding the situation. I mentioned this early when I pulled that first card out. I feel the friction here, ladies and gents. Tell me some more. Tell me some more. The Seven of Coins. Despite the fucking burden, Leo, I don't feel as if someone's walking away. I don't feel like it's like someone's walking away. I'm taking this as mutual energy. Both of you guys are going through a new chapter. You and whomever it is that you went through. You guys find yourself in a transitional phase. All right. And I feel that right now you're a bit stagnant, for real. You're taking it easy. You're not trying to make any, drastic choices or anything of that sort. Now, what is Leo's desire in this situation? What is Leo desiring in this situation? You want communication here. I feel like there's a necessity for clearing the air with you and your person. Maybe you got something that you're wanting to get off your chest, wanting to simply pave the path towards something new here with the Fool energy. The relationship, the direction, the trajectory of the relationship looks absolutely obscure. Okay, the path is not clear. And with the Moon energy, right? The Moon is darkness. You can't really see where you're walking. But I get that your intention here, your desire is to move on from this energy and take a leap of faith. You're wanting to communicate. You're wanting to open up. You're wanting to resurrect the situation. Okay, so what actions is Leo taking to attain this desire? Is Leo taking action towards this, or are they just fucking contemplating this? Ten of Coins, fuck. It looks like you're going to go for it. Let me see. Tell me some more. What actions are they taking towards their person? What actions is Leo taking towards their person here during this time? The Devil, obsession, could be stuck still. I'm telling you, I do get a bit of stuck energy, but aside from stuck, I feel that you're working during this process. So if you guys aren't necessarily taking a proactive approach towards fixing this and reconciling this conflict, at least you're finding that resolution, that reconciliation within your own emotional state. I am seeing that. So even though you find yourself stuck, this is actually progressive. You find yourself in a position because that's exactly where you need to be. All right. With this Devil energy, with this burden, with all this stress, with you feeling as if your hands are tied behind your back or overwhelmed and in emotional discord, ladies and gents, it's best to fucking be stuck and deal with your own demons by yourself. Why would you open up the can of worms in the relationship that's already fucking infested with worms and rats, right? Clean yourself up before you attempt to clean up another mess. So let's tap into your person's energy. What's going on here, ladies and gents? Damn, you guys are... The roughness is beginning here, ladies and gents. put creamer in my coffee today, so maybe you guys can get some sugar. You want some sugar in this reading? Newcomers, you guys want some sugar? You like sugar? You like sugar-coated tarot readings? Let me know, and I'll throw a whole bag of sugar on you. I'll fucking love and light you, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be coming out so fucking love and light, and then boom, smack of reality. All right. Make sure it fucking hurts. You feel the dichotomy. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. I went to Thailand and I did a 10-day silent meditation course in a beautiful, beautiful meditation garden with a lotus pond and just butterflies and 10 days of absolute silence. You can imagine how I felt. So enlightened, so uplifted, so light, and so clear and in the moment. Well, after that, I had to go renew my visa because I was already spending over a month in Thailand. So I went to Cambodia, to Siem Reap, which has one of the biggest temples in the world, a world wonder. Well, anyways, when I went to Siem Reap, ladies and gents, it was a complete 360 or 180. It was full of prostitutes. It was full of drugs. It was fucking grimy. It was just the lowest vibration. So from a fucking heaven on earth, right? Purity, high vibration, to the fucking muck of earth, ladies and gents. That's reality. Duality. All right, so the Love and Light movement is a bunch of fucking bullshit, ladies and gents. The idea is to intermix the masculine and the feminine, the positive and the negative, the light and the darkness. Not necessarily just lean upon one side, but bring about harmony and balance between them. Moving along. What's going on with your person? What's going on with your person, ladies and gents? Especially, look, when you find yourself in a tumultuous situation, the fucking love and light shit ain't gonna fucking cut it. You gotta go deep within yourself, deep within your shadows, and you gotta face them in order to transmute them. Running from them and fucking, saturating with this love and light shit. Sorry, buddy. Let me know how it works for you. All right, let's see. What's going on here with the person that Leo was dealing with? Damn, I went on a fucking rant. King of Wands. I like this. This person could be action-oriented, but maybe they're not. What is it? Tell me more about this individual's energy towards Leo. The devil. Fuck. You guys are both really been out of shape about each other. Both of you are obsessing over each other. Both of you are obsessing over the conflict. And it's like you guys are having a real hard time finding your own personal healing from this situation. Tell me more about this individual. So it looks like an ending ensued between you guys. Or the relationship just took a drastic shift. And ladies and gents, this individual is in a state of, dismay due to this. They're all fucked up. They're all been out of shape. Tell me some more. The judgment. But their perspective is changing. I feel like this individual's got a goal. They got a goal. I feel like they're inclined towards a certain direction. And I feel like that direction is actually working alongside you. All right, let's clarify that. Let's see how on point my intuition is. So, what is this individual's intentions? What are this individual's intentions with Leo? The Queen of Cups, Queen of Love. All right, this individual here is in a state where they're very emotional. I feel like this individual is wanting to pour their emotions in the relationship. Look at that justice. Wanting to bring balance to the situation. This individual is wanting to take a leap of faith, just like you, Leo. I feel both of you guys want to take a leap of faith and have a new beginning with one another, but both of you are dealing with your own demons, as you should, and you're only going to find that in solitary and in isolation and contemplation. All right, ladies and gents, so don't go on distracting yourself. Face what you got. Let me get some advice. All right, so I'm just going to leave this individual here for now, all right? This individual wants to be with you. They want to have a reconciliation. They got a lot of love for you, Leo. They got a lot of love for you. All right, look at that, the Hierophant. I just wanted to pull extra energy so you can just, take what I'm telling you. Because I see it, I feel it. Nevertheless, I want to know what's going on here with Leo's advice. This is the most significant message out of this whole thing. What is Leo's advice in this matter? 3 of Wands. Don't give up hope on this situation, Leo. All right, I feel as if you're not in a position to, do anything about this matter at this time. So take advantage of this time and work on what you can. This is not a time to be a miserable couch potato and just fucking dwell twiddling your fingers. All right, this is time to get active, grow. All right, if you're taking action towards a relationship, take actions towards your own personal happiness, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 8 of Cups. There's a lot of work for you to do, ladies and gents. There's lots of emotional discord that you should move on from, that you should seek to surmount. All right, I'm telling you, there's a lot of work. Right now, it's not in your position to come and try to reconcile with this individual. Remember what I said earlier. Before you try to pick up a mess, pick up your own mess. All right, and I promise if you are that emperor, this masculine individual that is grounded and is able to lead, or if you're this feminine figure of the Empress, which has her heart wide open and has no ulterior motive than to nurture and give of her love, the relationship will most certainly be influenced by that energy. But now imagine if you come forward like the fucking devil, all anxious, fearful of loss, needy, obsessed. Ugh. Wow. Oh shit. Speak of the fucking devil, look at that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and continue this in the extended, where I'm going to be looking into your person's actions towards you in the beginning, or rather during this time, 7th through the 13th of April. I want to look at this individual's current feelings towards you. I want to look at this individual's deepest desires with you, as well as their emotions, their actions, and the near future of where this is headed. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. You want access to all the extendeds, look at the link below that, ladies and gents. Stay blessed, and remember, the most significant message out of all is prioritizing yourself and becoming the best version of yourself, because right now you're not it, Leo. All right? You could be it. You could be this sexy ass beast. Look at that. Sexy ass beast, ladies and gents. Man or woman, king of wands, queen of wands. Take it as it resonates. Get with the program. All right? And move towards yourself. I'll see you guys next time.